Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's talk about how trills can help with so much in the left hand. So if you happen to have a very tight first finger and thumb and you're very used to squeezing, then try doing a trill between the first and second finger, right? Just on the A string, B and C sharp. Okay, now just start the trill nice and slowly. Now, as you progress and the trill becomes a little easier and your hand relaxes, then make sure that you relax your thumb and let your wrist come in a little bit, and you'll find that the whole hand relaxes a little bit more, and you'll find that you're able to put your fingers down a lot more lightly. So you start like that quite slowly. Now it's very, very helpful that to collapse your wrist in a little bit, because it takes the weight away from the back of the hand and puts the weight of the fingers onto the knuckle here, right? And some people find that very, very helpful to loosen their fingers up. Now, the next thing is to try a first finger trill with the open string. Now, when it's a first finger trill, you normally would guide your hand by putting it at the side of the neck, right? And a lot of people can't actually put their first finger down without it being incredibly tight. But if you try a trill and keep it going, you'll find that the faster the trill goes, you cannot bang your finger down and make a trill because it slows your finger down a lot. So it's a way of loosening off that tightness. Now, when you're doing this, notice anything that's tight in your shoulder, your arm, your wrist, anything, and just keep the trill going so that you can sort of work through. And as you keep going, you can sort of relax these things, including your thumb. So let's go on to the E string and play an A. And let's do a trill with a B flat. So you notice I'm starting to make a vibrato movement there. It's like a vibrato trill. And the more I can practice that, the more I can release my hand, release my thumb, and get everything moving much faster. So if you think of a trill normally as only the finger moving that's doing the trill, but we're using trills to try to release certain parts of the hand, so we want the whole hand to actually move, right? Which is actually the vibrato movement, because the hand is moving, right? And you'll find that if you can manage to get faster and faster, you'll find that you can't bang your fingers down really, really hard, so it lightens your touch. So try it all over the violin on the G string. I'm using my wrist to really relax my hand so it can really, really move fast. So when you start off, you're just moving the finger, the third finger, to make a trill, right? And as you relax, you're able to move more of the hand like that. Okay, so just start it off very slowly like this. Second finger and third finger. So try it on different strings in different positions, and you'll find that your hand, your arm, and right up to your shoulder will respond to all these different positions. Let's try it on the E string again. In a way, the vibrato movement is faster than the finger just going up and down. So have a go at that, because it really, really does a lot for your hand. It makes your fingers work much faster, and your fingers find the right weight to put on the fingerboard. An awful lot of us press too hard, and that really, really slows our fingers down. Obviously, we don't want to play so lightly that we end up just making a whistling sound like this. So the relationship between trills and vibrato is incredibly useful to use to speed up the fingers, but to lighten what you're doing, you know, how hard you're pressing on the fingerboard. And also it can really be used to relax the thumb and the first finger, this tightness that people have. So I hope this has been useful, and I'll leave it there. Bye.